Welcome to the EFSC Health Center, where you'll be trained by a few of our professionals. You'll be trained by our Eat Healthy by our nutritionist, Jonathan. Taught tips and tricks about easy exercise from our personal trainer, Kristen. Finding your inner balance by me, the guru. And adjusting your personal thoughts by your consultant, Zoe. And how to connect with others in a healthy way by our social advisor, Brianna. And how to take care of your appearance by our hygienist, Rachel. This is to improve your life and not change it. Now, let's fill our heads with some knowledge with our stomach too.
Everyone has seen this food pyramid sometime in their life, but does everyone in this room follow it? Most likely, no. Fruits and everyone should include fruits and vegetables in the daily nutrition, because the fruits and vegetables make the body go perform its functions. Here are some suggestions on how to add fruits and vegetables into your diet. You can change your soda to juice, because the juice has more nutritional facts for you than the soda. You can also replace your chips with baby carrots, because you like to munch on it, and it has the same texture as the chips. You can flavor your water, because everyone hates the flavor of water, with sliced grapefruit, and the grapefruit boosts your metabolism, which helps burning those calories. You should also try to avoid processed foods, because processed foods contain soy, and soy will affects the hormonal levels in your body, dealing with estrogen, and it will cause females to cause breast cancer, and in males, smaller genitals. Also, processed foods contain MSG, and MSG causes the body to retain fat and to cause cancer. Here's a list of the common other names of MSG, and they use these names because people know that MSG is bad, so they try to mask it and kid the consumer from purchasing the product. Here's a tasty way to increase your fruits and vegetable intake with this tasty smoothie.
How to make Martha Stewart's green juice. First, start with 1.5 cups of filtered water. Next, add 1 cup of spinach. Then add 1/2 cup of parsley. Next, add 1 apple cored and halved. Then add 1 cup of papaya with the seeds. Next, add 1/2 cucumber with the skin. Then add 1 pear. Next, add 1 celery stalk. Then add 1/2 inch of peeled ginger. Last, add 1.5 cups of ice. Secure the lid. With the blend tech, press the soup button. With the Vitamix, start on speed 1, turn the machine on, and slowly increase to speed 10. Then flip it to high. Use the tamper if needed.
Instead of using the papaya, I used mango, because the papaya gives it a certain taste that some people may find unpleasing, And also I cut half of the parsley because it gives it a bitter taste and to accent the food much better.
Now your body's all fueled up. Let's get moving and exercising with Kristen East. All right. Now that we have our bodies fueled, we are ready to get them moving. And I'm going to show you some exercise moves that you can fit into your day, and there's no excuses not to because they use a chair. Rachel, can you come up, please? She's going to help us demonstrate some exercises that have little to no resistance. The first one is a butt clench. How simple is that? You can contract your glutes. You can do this one while you're at work or at school. And you can even do this one while you're stuck in traffic. Now, next, Miss Rachel, she's going to help us with some knee raises. I want you to keep your knees at a 90-degree angle and just lift them up for us. Very good. Keep those abs tight. And now do it with your left side as well. Perfect. Again, you can sneak these moves in while you're at school, while you're at the office, or at home while you're watching television. Next, she's going to help us with one more move, leg circles. Very good. Simple. Just take that foot off the ground, make a circle. You can even work different muscles by working it the other way. Again, good for the quads, good for the abs. Keep those abs tight and keep it going. These are simple. You still have room under your desk at work or school to sneak these in. So let's get to toning some muscles. Thank you, Rachel. Next, Brianna is going to come up. And now that we've toned some muscles, we're really going to start building some lean muscle with some strength training. All right. First, we're going to start out with some tricep dips. Get to the edge of your seat. Keep your hands firmly grasped. Shoulders together. And now dip down. Perfect. Pull those elbows in as tight as you can. Now with this one, it's easy to modify. If you're an expert, get down low as you can. But if that's a little difficult, you can do these a little bit higher up. Perfect. Now these you can't so much fit into school as easy unless you find somewhere during your lunch break. Same thing at the office. Do it during lunch. And always do it at home. Next. Perfect. We are going to do, oh, you know what, Brianna? First, let's do some knee tucks. Work those abs. So you can sit back down for this one. Lean back a bit. Tighten that core. Bring your legs off the floor. And kick one knee and the next knee. Very good. That's perfect to work your core. And it works those large muscle groups that really gives you definition and keeps you healthy. Brianna's going to help us with one more strength training exercise, the one lower leg lunge. Very good. Place your foot at the tip of your chair. And then for balance, you can keep your hands on your hips, out front, to the side, whatever you need. And now dip down. Lunge, lunge, perfect. Switch sides, work your other leg out. Again, these you can't stand up in the middle of class and do, but you definitely can stand up during commercial breaks and do those. All right, thank you, Brianna. Now, we worked on toning our muscles, we worked on building some lean muscle, and now Zoe is going to help us feed that lean muscle with the oxygen it needs, with some cardio moves. The first one she's going to do for us is a side-to-side jump. You grasp back of the chair, and you jump to one side, and then the next. Once you get a good rhythm going, you just pump it up, get that heart pumping, get that heavy breathing going. Perfect. Thank you, Zoe. Now, these are definitely moves to do at home. You can do them while you're watching TV or during commercials. And I know we all have DVR nowadays. Just go ahead and pause it and do some, and then fast forward through the commercials and sneak in some extra moves. All right, Zoe, next we're going to work on some seat taps. Now this one takes some coordination. First, you're going to place one foot up while your other arm comes up. Very good. Now reverse it with the next, and
And once you get a good rhythm going, pump it up and get that heart to pumping. Get that cardio in. And again, with these, you can change the intensity, make it more difficult, more challenging, or it might have been a long day. Just take it easy. Thank you, Zoe. Now, she's going to help us with one more strength training exercise. And I really like this one because it's an all-over full body exercise, the mountain climber. Grasp your chair, go into a plank pose with a nice straight body. Bring your one knee up to your chest and then put it back. Bring your next knee up to your chest and put it back. And again, once you've got that pattern going, pump up the intensity. Very good. This one really gets your heart to working. It works your abs, it works your lower body, and it even works out your arms. Thank you, Zoe. So these are definitely moves that you can fit into your day. You can use them individually for a light workout, or you can put them together and do a whole full body workout. The intensity level's up to you. If you do a high intensity workout, start with a few warm-ups to get those joints going, get the fluid to your joints, and then you need to do a nice cool down stretch.
Well, I'm exhausted watching that. But now you're going to put on some candles, put some oil on yourself, set up that yoga mat. You're going to get bring your heart rate down, turn on those LCD candles. You're going to relax every muscle and start stretching. Now, what is stretching? We'll straighten it. You're going to stretch your arms, stretching those muscles as far as you can. Then one's body's to its full extent, because if you're stretching like this, you're not stretching. You want to get to your full extent. The benefits will increase blood circulation, flexibility, range of motion, and reduces stress, and it alleviates lower back pain. Now, why stretch after a workout? Well, working out contracted your muscles, and your muscles become real tight and small. Once you start stretching, the stretches elongates those muscles in your body's natural position and posture. And now you're relaxed and you're at your natural posture. Now, stretching will leave your muscles cramped and tight. And then, you know that terrible feeling after working out when you're like, oh, I can't feel my body. Well, it's because you didn't stretch after. So it's really important to stretch. Well, now you want to consider yoga. Yoga is the best stretching method ever, and I really highly consider it. Well, what types of yoga? Well, there's 20 different types, and it's hard to pick from 20, but you can try a few that I really considered. There's Hatha yoga, and Hatha yoga is postural and breathing exercise is the most common. There's Raja, meditation and mind control exercises to calm your mind down, relax a little, and Karma, associated with attitude and action and human values. Now, I have a few poses that will help you relax some certain body poses and that you will want to focus on. And I have Kristen to demonstrate a few. Well, first I'm going to have her do the warrior. Well, the warrior is one of the staple positions in yoga. You see this on any magazine, and it's focused on grounding your body to the earth. We call the ground the earth because it's more natural feeling and improving your core and strengthens the balance of your body. Now the next one, from that position you go right into the triangle pose. The triangle pose is recommended for people with lower to the back pain because it stretches it out and stretches your ribs out, opens the chest up and lets you breathe better. You go straight into the tree pose. Well, oh my goodness. Well, this tree pose improves balance and it stabilizes legs, strengthens ligaments and tendons in the feet, and strengthens tones in the entire body, legs up to the buttocks. Assists the body into establishing pelvic stability and bones of the hip strength. Builds self-confidence and esteem. Well, now that you got your postures all right, in this position that she was in, you would say Now, you hear all the time in yoga. So the sound of the universe. And it's said that it is in motion. And when you say it's a vibrating sound. So in the universe, everything is in motion. And when you say your body's in motion. So setting the is reflection. So the setting sun, the flow of the tides, and beating of our hearts. At the end of your yoga class, you always show respect to your teacher. And you always bring your arms together to your third eyeball, bring it down to your heart, say namaste. Namaste. Now, we're going to go now your body's at ease. Let's get our mind at ease with Zoe. Zoe, can I have you come up and show your mind at ease?
Okay. There is a lot of things that contribute to your mental health, and I'm going to focus on 4. The first is nutrition. Nutrition has a direct impact on your mental health. For your nutrition, you want to keep a really healthy diet. That's going to have essential nutrients, food from all the basic food groups, the right amount of calories. You don't want to become too skinny or too overweight, and not have too much fat, sugar, salt, or alcohol in your diet. Food can help steady your body, which will help put your mind at ease. And not everyone has the same diet because they're different for all the body types, obviously. So you can talk to your healthcare professional to see what diet would be best for you. An example of how this affects your mental health is some vitamins have been proven to help with depression, like vitamin B12. Another thing that affects your mental health a lot is exercise. It's important for everyone to get exercise in. Exercise can also help with depression and anxiety because when you're working out, it helps, it releases endorphins, which can help regulate your mood and put you in a better mood and also relieve stress. And for people who are taking different medicines that often cause them to gain weight, to help them not be as stressed out, they can exercise and it won't make them gain weight or it will stop it altogether. Another very important thing is sleep. Your body needs sleep to heal and rest itself. It's essential to the cognitive functions of the brain. Sleep can help with things like consolidating memories, learning daily tasks, and making decisions. And it's impaired a lot when you sleep. And research has shown while you sleep, it helps consolidate the different memories you make throughout the day and store them in a long-term memory bank. A lot of people say that it's hard for them to get to sleep, so some ways you can try and help is not use your phone as much when you're going to bed, because that can keep you up. And if you eat dairy and leafy green foods, that's said to help a lot. And one that not a lot of people know is if you place a drop of lavender on your bed, that's said to help you go to sleep and soothe you. We all have stress. Stress can be brought on by anything depending on what you do during the day. This has a lot of negative side effects on your mental health, like headaches, trouble sleeping, anxiety, short temper. And researchers have said to set aside at least 15 minutes a day to do something that's just you focusing on relaxing. And this can be like anything like walking a dog, taking a bath, but you have to have it in your head that it's you relaxing. So these are the 4 basic things that will help your mental.
Wow. Now that we have that in check, oh, let's make some friends. I'm sure we like to make friends. I sure do.
Alright, I'm going to talk to you guys about socializing. Friends can benefit your health extremely. The benefits of it is that they give you support. They're always there for you. They help you prevent loneliness because you always have someone to call over. They increase your sense of belonging. A lot of people with depression issues, it's good to have friends because it makes you realize that you are meant to be here for some reason or another. It reduces stress. It boosts your happiness because when you're around a friend, they always lighten the mood. It improves your self-confidence because you know that someone loves you for who you are and your self-worth. And also, if you choose good friends, they're a good influence. So let's talk about meeting new people. Some ways you can meet new people are community events. Go figure out what you're doing, a local block party, or some interesting event going on in your community. Volunteer. A lot of friends that I've made were through volunteering, such as Hannah and Zoe. Trying new things. Widen your horizons. Try new things. Have new interests, new hobbies. You'll be surprised who you meet. Don't judge a book by its cover. This is a big issue because people will look at others and just automatically like, I don't want to be friends with them. But you never know until you actually give them a chance. Talk to people. Get to know them. Be outgoing. Don't be afraid to talk to people. Randomly walk up to someone and be like, hi, my name's blah, 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 and start a conversation because you never know where it's going to lead. Be positive. Your life always should be surrounded by positivity. It definitely will lighten the mood, and no one wants to hang out with Debbie Downers. And smile. Honestly, smiling does so much to your life. It shows people that you're welcoming and that you'd like to be personable with them. And it also changes other people's attitudes. I'm going to show you a video that the CocaCola people were advertising about, just about smiling around the world.
So many different faces, but everyone's the same. I've got a feeling that something needs to change. So give me a feeling. Start smiling and see what it might bring. Let go and read your mind of everything.
That definitely just made me smile just watching that video. Alright, now once you make friends, it's important to keep them. So some tips on keeping friends are respect their boundaries. You never want to push too much. You always want to think about their feelings first. You want to listen because a lot of people will tell you stories, and it's important to be open and not judge them for what they tell you. And also, give them advice. If they ever need seeking, because they will seek to you for advice, and it's important to give them your best judgment. Don't put them down and don't send them in the wrong direction. And another way to be happy with friends is to choose good friends. And some tips on that is look for loyalty. Find someone who's not going to ditch you one day just for something better to do. Find someone that's going to be there for you always. Sensitivity. Look for someone who's going to care about your feelings before anyone else's. Think about someone who will look for the best things for you. Look for someone with humor, because honestly, when you have friends that are funny, it makes your whole day better and makes your life better. And then someone who will listen to you, which is important for you to do that to them as well, and someone who's supportive. And that's how to make friends.
Well, now that you have those friends, you kind of want to maintain them, so you're going to keep your hygiene. So let's have Rachel up to keep the hygiene.
Alright, I'm not going to explain to you guys how to take a shower. You guys all know how to do that. What I'm going to tell you is how to take care of things as a personal person, like how to care for your skin type, how to care for your hair type, and also a thing that most young adults should, need a little help with is odor. So starting with that, common misconception, sweat is not what causes your stank, okay? No, sweat plus bacteria is what causes your stank. So when you need to shower daily, and if you can find something at the store with a label and it says antibacterial with your soap, most soaps are antibacterial, but if it says it on the label, that's good. Also, another thing that I didn't know, towel up, it's a lot harder for bacteria to grow in dry places, so you want to make sure that you're dry and the bacteria can't grow on you. Wear cottons and natural fabrics, it's going to smell a lot worse if you're wearing like tight polyester or something. And for shoes, change your insoles often. Put deodorant powders in your shoes, and something that I do is I will take dryer sheets from the dryer, and I will stick them in my shoes while they're sitting in my closet. It makes your shoes smell good, it makes your feet smell good. Now, for your hair, for dry hair, you want to use a deep conditioner once a week. For those of you who don't want to spend money on deep conditioner, if you take a little bowl and put your conditioner in it, heat it up in the microwave for 15 minutes, it'll turn it into a deep conditioner. Protect it from heat. You all know how to do this, but I'm sure a lot of you don't. Put a heat protectant in your hair before you touch it with heat products. Sunblocks and hats. Yes, they do make sunblocks for your hair. Try to find products with SPF in them. The heat will really ruin your hair. Hats are good too. Argan oil. I know you see that all over the shelves when you go to Wings. Argan oil. Yeah, really good thing to put in your hair. For oily or greasy hair, clarifying shampoo. You're going to want to wash your hair every day. Clarifying shampoo will get rid of oil and shampoo buildup. Oil-free conditioner, make sure it says that on the label. No heat. It's really not good to use heat. If you use heat on your head, your scalp's going to want to produce more oil. That's obvious. White vinegar, fun fact, if you put water and a little bit of white vinegar together and then rinse it through your hair after you've done your shampoo and your conditioner, it will get rid of built-up oils and built-up shampoo. 2 general tips. Use products for your hair. If it says for dry hair, use it. And if you have dry hair, and if you have oily hair, use products that are made for oily hair. That's obvious. And only apply your conditioner to the ends of your hair, or else you're going to have, more oil in your scalp, and that's not good for anyone because that's where oil starts. Now, for skin, a lot of people have combination skin, but if you know how to treat oily and dry skin, you can treat combination skin. The most common place to have oil in your face is in your T-zone, that's your forehead, your nose, and around your mouth. For oily skin, you're going to want to use soft cleansers. Harsh cleansers will make you develop more oil in your skin. Same with washcloths, if it's harsh, it's going to cause more oil in your skin. Use things with acids in them. Acids and alcohol are good. Toners, where you need them. Toners are normally largely made of alcohol and oils. Moisturize. Fun fact, for those of you who think that you don't need to moisturize because your skin produces enough oil, no, if you don't moisturize, your skin is going to produce more oil. Medicated pads and blotting papers, you can keep those in your purse or your pockets, and they'll make you look fresh throughout the day. Blotting papers are not meant for rubbing, they're meant for blotting, so don't spread the oil around in your face. For dry skin, you're going to want to use mild cleansers. My favorite kind is cleansing milk. You don't want to use any alcohols or acids because that's just going to dry your face out more. Non-alcohol toners, those are hard to find, but if you want to use a toner, you can use it. Moisturize. Something that I do is if my feet get dry, you lather up your feet with a lot of lotion and then put a sock on before you go to bed. When you wake up, they will feel awesome. Petroleum jelly and Vaseline are also good for any rough spots you got on your elbows. Sunblock. Sunblock is really, really important, and it'll really, really dry up your skin if you have UV rays on all day, especially for those of you who live in Florida, which you all do. No hot showers. I know we like to take long hot showers, but no, that's going to dry your skin. Don't do that. Now, I have a volunteer, Zoe, who's going to come up and demonstrate something for me. Now, store-bought products are great, yeah, we know that, but unfortunately, store-bought products also contain a lot of chemicals. On average, girls put almost 400 chemicals on their faces every morning. That's not good for you. Now, there are a lot of easy things you can make at home. This mask that I made at home, it's made of cocoa powder and yogurt. It only took me 5 minutes to make, and it's really good for your face. You want to wash your face first, and you're going to leave it on for 15 to 20 minutes. Yogurt is really good for your skin. That's the first ingredient because it contains lactic acid. It'll tighten your face to get rid of wrinkles, and it also has antibacterial properties. So if you want to, if you want to get rid of any acne or anything like that, cocoa powder has natural oils that will help smooth your skin, and it also has antibacterial properties for people that want to get rid of any acne that you have. No, you should probably wash that off. Make sure you wash your hands before you put this on, and your face, because putting it on a dirty face isn't really going to help you.
Well, I think we learned a lot today. So thank you for visiting the EFSC Health Center. I hope you learned a lot and you can apply this to your daily lives. So can we all get together and say Namaste? Namaste.